Wow, really sorry about that. But welcome back. I'm currently just resetting up my entire life. One moment. Oh, I can change this thing from storyboarding to music. Kinda making. But welcome back, everybody. Thank you all so much for returning. I am honored that you guys are spending your time and your days here with me. Okay. So I think everything's okay. We are reopening all of the projects. We're opening the Cubase. We can click and drag. Oh my god, it's working. Welcome back, everybody. Oh no, the chat's wrong. Hold on, let me fix that too. By going here and into here and taking this. And we're gonna see some weird pop-up on screen most likely. I apologize, but I don't because it's just to update the chat. There we go. I don't think we're gonna be using the director's commentary room. Like, we need to do it there too. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Oh, thank you, Lo-Fi. How was my day? It was pretty good. I didn't really do too much. You're in college class. Oh, thank you for thank you, Golden. Oh my god. I've been pretty good. I pretty much just woke up, ate food, chillaxed, and then streamed. Has returned. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what was causing that. I think it was another problem that was taking Windows priorities weirdly. Because I in the middle of turning of restarting my computer, I got a notification that OBS crashed, and I'm like, when? So I think that pop-up was killing me at somewhere. But anywho, welcome to what we were doing before we were rudely interrupted by technology, which was making a tune in Cubase. What project are you working on exactly? We're making the movie compilation of the Animal Crossing for all the shorts, essentially. We're taking all of them and we're putting them into one big movie and editing them a little bit differently so that they kind of flow a little nicer, as well as adding some new shots and new scenes and sequences to help with transitions and stuff, and just make the overall watching experience a little nicer and funner to watch than just watching a playlist from beginning to end. And one of the things we're doing in it is making a intro sequence, like a big movie, like a big flashy movie sequence that's going to be kind of inspired by almost to a T by Westworld's intro, with all of its fun long panning shots of things happening and beautiful lighting on black abysses and skeletons playing piano and hands coming out of water. We're going to be doing stuff like this. Well, at least we were storyboarding some of that earlier. And now I have to take a bit of a pause with the storyboarding of that sequence to make a rough tune or a rough song that I'm going to be editing and making the shots to, or the shots over top of, because it's a bit perfect, but not perfect. So we're making some music, or at least we're going to attempt to make some music. And the first thing that we unfortunately have to do is, you guessed it, the funnest part of the entire process, transcribing, baby, which is hearing the song and guessing the notes that are being played so that we can take those notes and change them up and mix them around and make make a quote unquote original piece of music, or original cover based off of the chords and keys and progression of the original song. Um, it's what I used to do before making animations. It's what I did after making animations, and we just never really stopped.
Me, oh me, me, oh me, oh me, oh me, oh me, me na oh, oh me kwe na me na oh na me na oh me now.
Perfect. So we're pretty much only going to use that part of the song. Actually, it may be how does chord change progression?
Oh me, oh me, oh me, oh. Oh me, oh me, oh me, oh.
It might work with that in some way. In this bit.
Oh me, oh kwe me na oh.
I don't really know how. So we'll make it up as we go. That's going to be an ongoing theme with a lot of these streams and and creative process decision making. We just make up a lot of stuff as we go because I kind of just trust the process and like me figuring things out in the future. So, yeah, no, we don't have much ideas, but we'll figure them out as we figure them out. We're gonna go and grab just a piano, literally just any piano. A piano. We'll call him Jeff. So Jeff is going to be playing our transcribe piano notes, and he is going to be an alt piano because it's pretty much the default piano that I use to do all transcribing or most transcribing because it has a good bit of range. Hold on, actually, I need to swap these slippers that I'm wearing. Move this phone over here and this over here. And roll across my room and get a tiny keyboard. I keep it on my couch. And it's not mine. It's actually my brother's. I went into his room one day and I said, "Can I have that?" And he said, "What?" And I said, I just need to do the Doolittle." He's like, "Sure." And it's been here ever since. Okay. So, yeah. Actually, let me read your words. Nice. Good job finishing the sketchbook. Or the sketch. Back to making music. Heck yeah. Quick question. Why don't you add all the videos of Animal Crossing together? That's exactly what we're doing. We're just making it more fun to watch than just it being a straight cut to next kind of thing. So essentially, we're trying to make good videos, but unfortunately with effort. Yeah, it'll be a good time. You should get a Discord. I do have a Discord. You can find it in the description. Actually, feel free to join. It's pretty quiet most times, but I'm there. Can you read music? No, I am. Okay, so all of my music theory and abilities and skill or whatever, it's all just self-taught. I don't know how to play the piano. I don't know how to read sheet music. I don't know what a treble clef really is, to tell you the truth. We just go based off ear, and it's got me this far, so I'm pretty happy with that. Is there a software that produces his voice lines? There isn't really any program out there that like nicely reproduces the Animalese kind of like gibberish sound. I did it, like I made an instrument to do that. Can I load that real quick? Load recent Isabel speech. I made one real quick. using this program, which is or this plugin using called Contact. It's not free. It's ridiculously expensive actually, and I would not recommend anybody buy it. But unless you're like really serious about music, it just happens to be a sampler that can do this. Um, but yeah, I use it I used it to make or to take all the sound bites and sound blips for all the characters and then put them onto a piano thing so I can. And then we just generate sound from them. But somebody actually, there's a free version of Contact. It's called Contact Player, and that's pretty good. But somebody looked up at the stars and said, "Man, it kind of sucks that there's not a good KK slider one." Um, and then he just did it. Where is it? And he just made one. He was like, "I'm gonna make a KK slider instrument." Beatbox full. Um, yeah. Oh shoot. What was the name? Time Lapser, I think. It's free. He made it free. He has a YouTube video for it. That's pretty good. It's KK just doing the Come on, give me. Uh, and it's great. I use it in the last video actually to do a song for I had to edit. Oh, take care, Fox. Thanks for stopping by and having a good time and coming back too. Wow, I appreciate that. Um, yeah, I used this in the last episode in part two because a song that I was using for the Pietro sequence, and I wanted to pause in the center of it, but I also wanted KK's voice to and have a bit of like a performative kind of pause or lead into a pause. Um, so we cut the song in half and did a little diddly for it, and then and we use this to do that because it sounds cleaner than the older KK thing that I made. Um, yeah, it's a good time. You're still thinking of the last two episodes. Thank you, Darcy. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Okay. So, we have to make the best song in the world, okay? No pressure. Excuse me. But it must be done. People need to hear this song and go, "Wow, that actually sounds pretty decent. I'd listen to that on my commute to the train." How do we do that? By closing this and doing the most boring thing possible, which is actually no, it's like one thing. That's a whole chord. I don't even need the chord. I just need like one thing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure, we'll go with that. Because we're going to be replacing this with other instruments as we go, and yeah, right now we're just working with the piano so that we can get the keys. And then it does a 3-bit. Sure. Thank you, Jeff. You're really helping us out. Actually, make that on beat, please. And then we have KK doing his singing. We're going to put that underneath here. Actually, we're going to get rid of this for a hot minute so we can just focus on KK's singing. And then we're going to expand this out because he's going to be going up to here.
oh me me oh me me oh
Mhm.
me oh
Here.
me oh
Mhm.
oh me oh me oh me oh me oh
Oh, does he do a thing?
me oh me
Oh, me.
me oh me oh
No, that's an offbeat.
me oh me me oh me oh
Hmm. Hmm.
me oh me oh oh me oh
Hmm. Yeah, it's pretty much this. Oh, all the way down. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Um, it's gonna be a little boring.
me oh
I'll worry about that later.
oh me 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 oh me oh me oh me
Cool.
me oh me oh me oh me oh me
Yeah, sing it, KK.
oh me oh me
Kinda.
oh me oh me oh me
Okay, we'll roll with that for now. And then no, that doesn't sound right. No, 'cause it's no. And that holds to here somewhere. This holds to here somewhere. Even though the holding doesn't really matter because it's gonna be a, I don't know, violin or something. Yeah. Hmm? What? And then they do it again. Kinda. Oh, thank you, Philip. I really appreciate that. During the borking parts with her idle banter. Scrubbing audio would be helpful. Not as helpful as you'd imagine, because like you still can't really hear it when it's even slower. And sometimes note changes sound are more apparent during transitions. Like actually, that's the same. Look at this. Put this here. And then and this is all just to give me like a rough idea of like what the song's doing with itself, so that I know how to, so I can take these pieces of it and like change them around, I guess. Like the timing doesn't really matter, so long as I like get some of the beats right. And actually, that's on a new beat technically. Yeah, as long as I get some of the key parts in it like down, then we can change it up however we like and still keep the heart of the tune. But now we get to the hard part of like trying to hear the other stuff underneath the singing.
Me, oh me, oh me, oh me, oh me, oh me.
It's the same thing actually. Never mind.
Me,
Actually, that's not really. That seems too high.
me, oh, oh me, oh me, oh me, oh me, oh me, oh me. Me, oh me.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Oh me,
And then, wait, what do you sound like? What are you doing with this? Mm-hmm. 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 Fine. Unmute that. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. What program are you using? Is this Fruity Loops or GarageBand? So this is Cubase, but it's pretty much the same thing. Of just a DAW space music place. But yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. I think I have Fruity Loops. I do not. Sorry, FL Studio. We do, but I never use it because I use this one. Played in full. I haven't done anything. I just made a piano. But it's a good time. Mm-hmm. And this does that. Yes. Give me one more, Jeff. And they have a note up here that goes. And then it's back to the regular oops and doops. So we have one scene or one bit. It sounds ugly. It sounds hella ugly because this also isn't quantized. We're gonna fix that up. Zip, get rid of all this, and then give me this. Oh wait, I don't want to do this one. Yeah. There's a middle one. Yes. I guess that comes early. Even earlier. A little later. Good enough for now. And then we get the me. Cool. Good enough. We're gonna move on to what else did we want to steal? That's the same thing.
Me now. Me.
This. It's just sped up letters. Could you translate the songs? Animalese isn't. Well, it technically is, but it's kind of not at how it's handled in game. When using the keyboard, it uses get out of here. When using the keyboard and it types every letter, that's saying every actual letter name. But like these bits solo. They're not really like letters per se. They're kind of just like loosely inspired by letters, kind of. Also, Keiki doesn't speak in letters either. Like he just speaks in ways, nas, me's, and hows, and so forth. So like, it's kind of English to a degree, but kind of not. And or I could be wrong. Yeah. Is bro making a movie? We're making a movie. Well, we're making music for the movie, but we're making a movie. Wait, it's a piano. She does a pretty good job with your name. Nice.
Me.
Right, we're stealing this.
Me. Me.
No, I think it's the same note.
Oh.
That's pretty much the same thing, I think, for all the rest of
Me.
Ooh, do something different here, KK? Sing it. Yeah, way different. Okay. And before we do that, every time I see Pietro's name written down, here's Bella in my head yelling Pietro. Oh no! Everything about it sounds like its name, even though it's an Emily's. That was quite the little moment trying to get that audio to sound to work there. I don't think I really did the job of it right, but yeah, we wanted to do a thing. I wanted to try to do a thing where every time she said Pietro, it would play the same little nugget of audio. We make music too? Yeah, I'm a music guy. You can find all the music. Oh yes, so now I can actually plug the Bandcamp. Please help me, fingers. There we go. Feel free to go over to the Denzel Bandcamp. You can find all the music for free over there. You want the soundtrack for Reset Part 2, the 3 songs that I made for it? It's there. It's free download, like using your music, your videos, and live streams and whatever you want. really care. As long as you credit me back, it's fine. But all the music that I've ever made is all here. So go wild. Um, go wild twice, actually. Cora never mentioned this. I mean, yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah, it's also available on streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Poons and Amazon and Deezer and Pandora. Even though I can't really check if it's on Pandora because I live in Canada and Pandora isn't available to Canadians. I could use a VPN. I have in the past to try to just like check if it's there, but that's a hassle. So check Pandora maybe if you use Pandora. But some other platforms. Tidal, if you're a fan of Tidal, it's on there too. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not SoundCloud. I haven't used SoundCloud in forever, but it's a good thing. Maybe you should see the sketch. Yeah, post that up. Either send it to me on anywhere or throw it up in the Discord. I'll even add it to the art station or the art station. No, art corner for all the fan art stuff over in the commentary corner, which I haven't done in forever. Either a movie offer or a cease and desist. It'll be one of the two, or neither. I got my money on neither, but if they did one or the other, it'd be quite an honor to make something so concerning to a company that they say, okay, can you stop? Or something so cool to a company that they go, hey, can you stop and do that for us? But we'll see. Yeah, do send it. I'll look at it and I'll say, nice. Thank you.
Me. 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 Que. Que. Me. Que. Que. Me.
Hmm?
Me. Na. Me. Na.
Hmm?
Me. Na. Me. Na.
He goes, oh.
Me. Na. Me. Na.
And then right here. Okay. So this is doing what?
Me. Me. Me.
That's a chord. I'll figure that out later.
Me. 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 Que.
Do I connect a keyboard? No, I'm just doing all this by doing all this with mouse and regular typing keyboard. I have a little piano, but I mainly just pulled it out to quickly test sounds. Yeah.
Me. Que. Me. Na. Me. Na. Me.
Okay. And again, time doesn't really matter. We'll be changing a lot of that later, anyways. What else do we have? That is that part.
Me. Que. Me. Que. Me. Que. Me. Na. Me. Na.
That's the same thing again, and
Me. Me.
and that sounds like it just repeats.
Me.
All right, cool. We're gonna take all this and we're just going to move it all the way over here. Just way out, way over here. Just out of the way. And then we're going to take all of the bits and make a little tune. How did I want to do this actually? It first needs to not be in the same BPM. So I think Westworld is in. Westworld is in 3.3, I think. Give me this. Put this here. Put this. Actually, no, put that back on. I also want this to be slower. Like 100 BPM. And then this part I want to do. It goes. We'll just crunch this down to 80 just for now. Oh no, how does that even sound? So I have like an idea in my head, but I don't know how to get it out yet. No, that's good. Would be 4/4 still. And bring that back to WAV 15. And we're just gonna do it in the original. Something like that. And we'll time it a little nicer. Thank you, Alex. I'm glad you like the show. I too am a fan of the Animal Crossing series. But yeah. Yeah. What am I doing? And that has to go back into that somehow. Yeah, because we're not using this bit, I don't think. We're cheating and we're adding a different section. What else am I doing? Do that lower or higher. goes. Wait, why is this weird? Am I missing a. Or have this on one extra bar too early? I think so. And then we do. So the idea is that on these, every loop of it will show a different character, and this will be the general motif that runs through most of the intro. Wow, it's so good. I love to hear it. Incredible. So we're gonna take this. And we also have to mix this in too somewhere. Yeah, what type of movie they're making? So clarity, clarivity. Cool name. We're making music for the movie. That has to fit in. I guess we'll open it. I guess we could open it now because I can do that. And we can also save this because remember to save, babes. Saving keeps you from, I don't know, losing against your most toughest foe. But yeah. Thank you. We'll check that out a little bit later, though. Things for the coolest things that make people here who are diehard Animal Crossing fans. I don't know about appreciating. You guys are just kind of hanging out. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Oh, I can finally put the mask image in, or is it bam? And then we get Mask Boy holding mask. He put mask on face, and he turned head to camera, and camera go blur. It'll make more sense when we see it. Don't worry. Hey, back to the tunes. So yeah, we have the song here, which is KK Tango, and I like how it sounds, but I want to make an epic version of it with like cellos and violins and harpsichords and so on and so forth, and KK singing with a bunch of reverb. So we're making a rough version of that song that's going to sit in the video, which means I also need all this stuff too. How do we want to work that in? We need all this. We need the piano doing some in this section. Like that. We'll leave that doing single notes. And then this goes over here. We get this doing over here, and we get this doing over here. And then it has to do this next. It actually sounds kind of hard to hear, so we're going to put all this an octave lower. And that does a, let me go into here, which also should be down here. And then this will do a low note. doesn't work. You can't go that low. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, like that. And then that will carry us to the wind. Which means we can take all of this and core it up, baby. Maybe. Actually, we don't want those double notes. I am biased to these double notes now. Because regular note can do the same thing but long. Sure. Hey, the good gamer. We're making rough music to fit as a work in progress backing track so that I can do more storyboarding for the opening introduction scene for the Animal Crossing movie compilation that we're currently working on. It'll be the last thing I do probably, and then I'll, I don't know, backflip out of here and then do another live stream in a few more days. But yeah, music. Ooh, tunesies. How did you do it in the original song? Oh, get out of here. You sounded fresh and funky, like. Okay, we'll just guess it. We'll just figure it out as we go. Images. Actually, and merge them together. Glue. YouTube got glue, and YouTube glue, and got glue. Actually, probably glue all of them together. No, we will not do that. Instead, we'll leave it. Ew. Get rid of all those. You're up there. We can move. And then we get a. Does that work? Actually, we need more. We need more chord. Give me up. Yeah, that works. Ooh, get this guy out of here. Get this guy out. What? Go with the. Sorry, I was trying to highlight this one, and it's highlighting two of them because I think this one's longer than this one, and they overlap. And Cubase is great. And that's gonna be that's it. That's the whole song, guys. Thank you for watching. This Ableton, this is not Ableton. This is Cubase. I did use Ableton in the past. But then one day I said, I miss Cubase, um, and I haven't used it since. But Ableton's really good though. Ableton's really good. These programs work for VR. I don't think so. It depends on how you work with them in VR. Like if you're just doing like a virtual desktop kind of thing and you have your controls, like your controllers or your mouse pointer, you're probably gonna have a rough time because a lot of them are really hotkeys oriented. Like you might be able to do some editing in Resolve, and actually Blender might be a bit of a different story because they're actually adding in some VR capabilities into Blender to do like sculpting and stuff. So that one's a maybe, but Cubase no, they're this and Resolve are all very hotkey oriented or keyboard centric. Unless you have your keyboard memorized and are just using it as a monitor replacement, you could do that. But yeah, Discord in tones of the rage right now. We love them. But yeah, alrighty. We're gonna keep on keeping on. Wah. Actually, we should probably put this here too. And then actually, we can even put this on super hard just to hear it. We could do it again. That sounds good enough. At least to me. Wait, that means we have this and then this. Oh, it has to end on mask. And then we get some Tom Nook and Isabel. And then back to faces. Back to faces. And then the hair and the face. And then wait. Do I want this bit here instead? Okay, what did we do here? What did we do here? A few choir notes doodling in the background. Oh yeah, we'll get into all the little details later. Right now we're just structuring out the structure of the song. Because all this is going to be played by different instruments, not just Jeff on the piano. Don't worry. And then we want this to be something else. Yeah. Also, yeah, this also won't be the definite piano. It's yeah, we're just building the song currently. Everything will change. Everything will change. What for the names? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. Oh man, that is a suggestion. I don't know. I also want to change this to something else because it sounds cool to do this once. I don't know if a second time is. Well, actually, no. We have to do it again, but we have to change it so it sounds cooler. yeah, it was supposed to be where is it? The original song. Um which is this bit. Get out of here. That's what I wanted. Get up here. And then this also has to be glued because it's technically one big thing. Our house has to start earlier. Come. And do that to here. Yeah, like that. And then we do like the KK humming bit. This needs to be here. This needs to be here. This needs to be here. This needs to be here, and this needs to be lower. This needs to be there. Yeah. And then this needs to stop. And then we have to do a yeah, sure. And then here is when we'll start again. Ooh, do we start again, or do we just change to a different sequence? Maybe the different sequence. Yeah, that's it. Should make a piano sheet. Actually, Cubase can actually do a cool thing where you can go up to score and open score editor, and there's a score editor for it. Like you can edit the score, and I think it's selection contextual, but I also have no idea how to use it, and no idea if the scores that it produces actually look that good. Like does this make sense? I can't read sheet music, so I don't really know. Um, but yeah. Also, I'm sorry, Philip. You can't say you can't give me music directions with notes and thirds and chords and fifths and majors and stuff. I'll never get it. Um, we just do it by ear and by emotion. But I appreciate your suggestions. Yeah, you need to be way earlier, like here. And also make it all sound. And oh, this is actually kind of cool if you do a whole. Sure for now. And then we have to do something. which is transition to this bit. Dun, 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 dun. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Into something. we're making Animal Crossing movie. We're making music for Animal Crossing movie. Um, and right now we're trying to structure out a neat transition between this to next bit. Okay, give me this. Give me this. Put this like here. Sounds like a Pokemon theme. Nice. This is already what, 37 seconds ish? How did the original song do it?
Me now. Oh me, oh me, oh me, oh.
Thank you.
Oh me, oh me, oh me, oh. Oh me, oh que, oh. Oh me, oh que, na, oh me na. Oh me.
Hey Heart, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. I think you were here earlier actually. Oh, right, we can do it here. Yeah, we can do that. Does that work like that? Anyway. Dun, dun, da, da, da. 1, 2, 3. Give me that. And then we get another one. No, I'm looking for dissonance. But something like that. And then we do another one. Dun, 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 dun. No. Yeah, we love the D's. E's and D's, E sharps. How do you use to make the 3D models? We use Blender. Blender is is our poison of choice when it comes to all things modeling, rigging, and animating, and earlier lighting and rendering. Can we hit a high note? Maybe later. what is the movie gonna be? You're gonna have to wait and find out. It'll be fun, don't worry. Water bottle go here. And then we have this doing actually you guys are on the same key. Get up here. Yeah, you're wrong. Good for now. Don't worry. It's just a placeholder. No, it's not. It's bugging me. And then he does this thing. How would I even? What am I gonna do for this? Not in terms of music, but in terms of like visuals. I learned how to make music by doing exactly what I'm doing now and just going, that sounds weird. Let me just. And then doing that for like 10 years. It's been getting me by, but it's been getting me by. Take care, Jose. Thank you so much for coming around, sticking around and hanging out. Hope you had a good time and a great rest of your day. Favorite KK song? KK Cruisin'. I used it once in one of the videos, and I could never find another place to use it again. Program I do not recognize, but it appears has set a built-in piano to a specific tone to create in-studio audio files. That sounds neat. Do I sing? Not really. Not really. I'd love to be able to someday, but till then, you're just a guy that can use a computer. What can we do with this? Is this program free? Unfortunately not. The clock ticking. It's there's 3 different price points and they all have various assortment of features. But they're all a bit pricey. If you're just getting into music, there's a couple of free ones out there. Like I think Cakewalk and Reaper are both free, or at least I know Reaper has a free version, but it's pretty generous, or free trial. I'm sorry, but it's pretty generous. And the Bitwig is not free, but it's pretty cheap. Cakewalk is free, and there's also BandLab and like GarageBand if you're on a Mac. Um, this program, Cubase, is more catered towards like I guess already established composers because there's not a lot of it's not very beginner friendly. Why do I speak in such a monotone manner? Because emotion hurts. Every day. Every day we speak in yells and it just hurts the throat. But yeah. What do you take inspiration from? Literally everything. Literally everything. Like I watch a lot of movies and shows, and unfortunately not a lot of video games these days, but video games as well. And I just make a ton of mental notes about the things that I like and things that I think are really cool and done well in media, and then we blatantly rip it off for our YouTube videos. That's not true. It's inspiration. It's remaking. It's all that fun nonsense. Um, but yeah, like this whole music idea is like yeah, I really like Westworld and how they do their intro, and I want to make my own version of that um, for this. So we're in here trying to make a but I also have to keep in line with my with the rule of like all the music has to be Animal Crossing music unless it's like 100% original. Um, so for the intro, I was like, oh, I can use a KK Slider song, and just make a remix of it in the style of the Westworld theme song, so that we can kind of get the best of both worlds. I get to flex the inspiration or whatever, and but also keep in line with the rules of the video, as well as get to make music, which I don't do enough of these days. Yeah. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da 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 da. Has Nintendo knocked at my door yet? I wish. One of these days, Doug Bowser is gonna come up to me and go, Denzel, I like your chutzpah. Come with me. And he'll usher me into some unmarked van and you'll never hear from me again. But I think it'd be pretty cool. Okay. Sorry, I was also trying kind of muttering over what I want to do with this a little bit. Because that sounds kind of boring. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, this needs to be here, and this needs to be here. This needs to be here. This needs to be here. Yeah. Okay. That was kind of fast. And then so now we're about a minute into, just under a minute. Now I don't know if we should go for another minute and do some like another minute of like quirky stuff, or if I should do the outro. It wouldn't be cool to not hear from me again. Come on, you could assume that I'm off doing bigger, better things like working on the next Mario movie or uh working on the next Pikmin animated short series. Pikmin. Or dancing in the abyss. That's pretty cool. Ooh, what did this do? Oh, that did that. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I probably do. Which means that we can take all this and get rid of it for now. So I want to use this bit again. But I guess I want to recontextualize it. So that we do this, we do all this again. And I guess we could slow it down there. It's about a minute and a half. And we're going to take all of this stuff and we're going to copy and paste it over here. And then I have no talent. I just do a lot of stuff because I think it'll make me seem cool. Make it sound happy? You're not wrong on that. This has to. Oh, I also have to do a shot where it's like Animal Crossing movie. And it's like big and epic looking. And then we slap on a directed by Denzel. Yeah. And then we cut to the mask. And it slides in the mask boy. Oh, right. Wait, what was I doing here? Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So I'm adding some shots to help with the introduction and transition into the great Pietro. Writing some shots of him putting up a poster. And all of this stuff is just, so none of that matters. Intro. What will we show if it's happy? The read rogo notes. We love it. Oh, thank you, not Olivia. I'm honored that you showed them to your friends. Thank you, Lo-Fi. I'm honored that you think I'm talented. Why do you make original content? I have in the past. It never does well. So we're doing the best of both worlds, which is taking fan work and mixing it in with my own personal spins. And that's honestly more fun than trying to quote unquote make good original content. I could just take Animal Crossing and make it spooky and everyone will watch it. Or should I say, tune in later where we will have more original dongle content, and it's gonna be great. Where we'll have merch and plushies and its own animated spin-off series, and it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna have a whole cast of original animal characters, and you're gonna love it. To a degree. You're a little too cool. Ew. Go to bed, Moon. It's a global warming. Okay. Hey there, Simple 3D. Welcome to the stream. You experience any horrible frame rate drops while animating in Blender? Sometimes, but it's mainly due to, at least in my particular cases, of just the scene being heavy. So like if your rigs are heavy, if your scene is heavy, if you have a lot of stuff in your file, a lot of stuff that isn't stuff that isn't optimized to run fast in the viewport, then and I experienced a lot of frame drops and what have you. So you turn off a bunch of nonsense. But in terms of like just regularly using Blender and it having frame drops and stuff, I haven't experienced that before in the past. With Makeshift, I will keep them in mind. Cool. I will totally make a copyright-free original plushie at some point in our lives, and it won't just be the logo on a pillow. I swear. Maybe. I want that actually. But who knows? Okay. I also want this guitar, this bit. Ooh, and Kiki's little hum. Which means that we have to make this over here. Actually, get this. Put this on beat 4 so that we can do. Bling. Or something. We'll figure that out later. Back to this bit. What are we gonna do with you, song? Oh, we also need to make it slower too. Like 100. Eh? Because gives me something here. And that's gonna bring us back into here. And this one has to sound grander because this first version is gonna sound pretty weak and baby lambish. And the second version is gonna be like, wow, swelling violins and the cello and Tina Guo going and the pianos and the orchestra and the but we have to earn that by making it fun and soft, build up big. Big. Build up big. How are we gonna do that, guys? By taking this and putting it here and hoping that it sounds okay. Ew. Don't do that. Be better. Be a long note? 2 long notes? what's here. Um, ba, 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 yeah, I guess having a second one would be kind of nice sounding. Goes into the Animal Crossing logo where it goes into simple two notes. Yeah, now you're talking. We'll be doing something like that somehow. They're trying their best. Jeff really isn't. He's playing good, but not playing great. Not on my tempo. Um, hmm. Unless we can mix both of these together somehow. How does that sound if we just force these two together? Disgusting. We could make it work actually, but disgusting for now. Okay, actually, we're gonna try that idea that I keep thinking about, and have the nap. Cubase likes to do this thing where sometimes if you hit Z just by itself, it'll zoom and make big the thing you have selected and shrink everything else. And I hate that so much. I could just remove the hotkey, but I don't for some reason. Maybe later. What is the movie going to be like? Will it be longer or a mix of what we already have? It'll be both. It'll be longer because it'll be a mix of what we already have and some new stuff. At least I'm gunning for longer. But yeah, it's just to make it a funner watch than watching all the videos kind of just like in a playlist. But I also don't really expect everybody to like sit down and watch like an hour-long Animal Crossing video when you can watch all the smaller bits in it separately. But I think it'll be fun. Actually, this needs to be. We can cut this here. And then we could do a big tall note that goes like no. I don't know actually know if this will let me swoop it back into the thing. And if we have to do that, then that means we have to also do this again, which means that we can't do this, which means we have to put this back here like that, put this here, and then we can end on something else. Because yeah, I don't want this to be like too long. Because we still have to animate and make clips to go over top of this. But also, I just talked myself into deleting more work that I might want to put back. Essentially, I'm just extending this part of this like this bridge, I guess, and then making a we can do some other stuff. Because we gotta keep it all salsa-y, but also kind of weird sounding. do I discount people too much? I'm sorry. You guys are amazing. Wait, somebody donated $2? When? I might have missed it. I'm sorry. Whoever did that, thank you. Like I want a big crescendo moment. But I don't, because I just want to reuse this bit again. But I also don't know how to do that. Because I'm also trying to do this thing here that I think I have an idea for, but I also don't have a full idea for it yet. That's fair. I'm sorry. Because it'd be this again. Or it just goes. And we do that. Actually, what's this? Ew. No. No, that's correct. Soft juice, I promise it's not that hard. It's just requires a bit of a mental puzzle that like you're like building the pieces while designing the puzzle, and it's a fun time. Wait, no. I'm thinking of like a very romantic thing where it's like, but I don't think that works here, at least on the third note. That's like a ending thing. And I want you to do a thing. There it goes. Oh, but does that make it too long? Because I'm crying. I don't know what I don't know what I want. Actually, yeah, that's also even longer. And then they're doing their things. We do that stuff, that stuff. Actually, okay, wait. Let's get rid of this for now and do a quick little export, see how it fits, and then we'll go from there. Go, 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 go. How long of a film do I hope to make? Feature length, 2.5 hours. Oh, it's gonna be great. Nook is gonna walk around for like 20 minutes. Isabel is gonna just watch her hair and tail with its physics flopping around. It'll be so cool. Um, no, it'll probably be like an hour and maybe like 20 minutes or so. Maybe that mix down. Get tingle, baby. Right here. So it gets. And then to here. Actually, here, don't select that. Give me this. And then we want their names doing things. So like Makin. Do that, do that, do that. Get their names doing things. And then, Ooh, okay, we could do a thing. We can change these to maybe to, maybe a, because like we can do like one long shot of something that has Tom and Isabel together. Da-da-da. Oh, that's also kind of long. So okay, maybe 2 shots. Excuse me. Nah, I think we'll keep what we had, but we'll just do 2 different angles of Isabel, or Isabel and Nook. Never mind. Forget the thought bubble. Sorry, I'm also kind of burpy apparently, even though I'm only drinking water. What video editor is this? This is DaVinci Resolve. It's free and it's pretty good. Is my music copyrighted? No, it's not. Feel free to use it anywhere you want, as long as you give back credit in return. Thank you, please, and thank you. What's the dream animation company I work for? I don't know. Maybe Pixar. Maybe Santa Monica Studios. And or Naughty Dog. No, but they all do realistic stuff. And I'm not great at realistic stuff. But I could do anything. Because I don't want to get a job in animation. I don't have the heart for that. Let me make rocks. Let me make forests from kit bashing. I'll take that. And then we get their faces. Let me get their faces. And like, just imagine it's not a piano, but it's like a violin or something, or a bunch of violins or something. And like, and it sounds very very poetic. And then we'll probably end this shot here. Next, this goes big. Wait, no, we had 2. That's why. we'll have to swap these out for something else. Maybe like I don't know. We'll think of something later. Ah, too fast. Where'd you go? Do I want fast shots? It's like bap bap, and then back to them again, and then maybe. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. So we had the thought of during these bits, we could show something else other than character creation. So I could probably slip in some Isabel and Nook. Is it me? Nookington? Nookington? Shot one. And quick pause. I can look at your words. Awesome to see your creative process and hear you work through your thoughts at the same time. Thank you for coming by and hearing it all. I appreciate that. Your computer can run that. It can run anything. It's just a matter of how well. Your city symphony? That'd be neat. But I might compose it to a degree that might not be playable for humans. But that'd be really cool. Is it going to be something new? It's going to be new animations, but mostly just a compilation. And that would be awesome. That would be amazing. That'd be really cool. I guess DM me and we can hash out some details. Oh no, but that costs money. Sorry, I'm also poor, so I can't afford something like that. How many more episodes will upload after this movie? Once this movie is finished and uploaded, that's pretty much the end of the Animal Crossing series. I'm going to be doing some educational stuff and some tutorials and how to make this kind of stuff for yourself. And then we're going to be moving on to the next series. But like I've been telling everybody, if you like the Animal Crossing series, then stay tuned for what's next because it won't be the same, but it'll be different in familiar ways, or it'll be different but unique and interesting in familiar ways. And if you like this, I think you'll like what I have cooking. Yeah, so in other words, don't go. I'm going to be doing other stuff. It's cool. What sound font do I use for my music? We don't use sound fonts. I think the sound font I ever used was for KK. Everything else is just audio libraries from Contact, baby. Like this is alt piano from Westwood Instruments. They make a lot of really good stuff, and I like its piano. It also has a thing where you can boost up the intensity of the guy playing the actual piano, so you can hear him in the background. Okay, maybe if I could crank it. You hear that? You can hear him hitting the pedals and the thing. I think it's cool. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh my god. Wow. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I guess feel free to DM me or something somewhere, Philip, if you would like to chat about that, because that'd be really cool. But also, opportunities. Those are scary. Ooh, actually, what if instead of long shots we do get rid of these guys. Um, series, just like with Glitch Productions. Yeah, it's like it's taken off flying. Yeah. You can do so. Develop. You can do so either on Twitter, on Discord, on Instagram. Really, any platform that they're comfortable on. Not Facebook. I don't really. I don't really use Facebook anymore. But yeah, pretty much anywhere. Another video game animated series. You'll have to see. I can't talk about it in too much detail because it's still a lot of it's still very much just gas thoughts. The default sound font, but Musical 4 actually has a their new sound font engine thing that they did. Very cool. Oh, well, music, and I'm using Cubase, by the way. Cubase 12 Pro, 12, 11, I don't know. And we dig it. It's what we've been using to make music for forever. Right, I was editing this. Kevin shoes. It's so dramatic. I love it. Isabel Nook shot 2. I'll figure something out for them later. Give me Meg's onesie. Isabella Nookshot 3 question mark? I mean, all the cool young people using Facebook nowadays. It's very hip. I mean, a lot of people still use Facebook, but I can't be bothered to log on to that website. It's just lost its appeal to me. Not that Facebook is terrible or anything, quote unquote, have your own opinions. But yeah, I just don't use it. I hate the groups page. It's terrible uploading. It's terrible posting things to it. And I always forget, and I feel bad for the 100 or so people that joined the group. But it's okay. You can find me on Twitter, guys. Twitter's more fun. Okay. And all right. Okay, what are we doing here? No, actually, I think we can use this shot here. And then we can use the Isabel and Nook standing in front of the town hall shot somewhere here as they finished materializing. No, give me this place. Put that there, and put this here. Materialize. I don't know how to spell that word. Materializing particles. And And then that's gonna have a slow trucking. No, a slow truck out. Yeah. Yeah. Facebook nerfed its newsfeed. That's pretty yikes. Oh yeah, we already wrote that. I wrote backwards? I wrote backwards twice. Wow. Look at me with my consistent ideas. All right, get rid of that. And this is okay, yeah. So now this we'd be in a part where we can just like do a bunch of random stuff. And then we would have to do like a big crescendo. I also don't know if we need all that. No, I think I'll probably get rid of this and then just go for making the crescendo ending. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 da, ba. It started here. And so we have to scooch back into here and then make this sound big and do a bunch of stuff for that. Ba, 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 ba. I thought Meg was you for a sec. I'm sorry. She's a nice girl. We like Meg. Okay. We might change that later. And we gotta still figure out how to transition to that into this. Unless we do a thing where it starts quiet and then like gets loud. Does like a wow. Like a loud thing. Actually that might not work. It's too happy. Or it's too note-y. Oh, wait a minute. That's why. Put that onto here. This is actually because it starts too early. So it sounds weird. Bam, bam. We'll keep that for now. Probably this can be the ones, and then oops, and then we do a these. Actually, do this. What kind of music we're making? We're making sad but epic tunes Well, right now it's just kind of just a sketch on a piano, but we're making background music for the opening sequence for the movie. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. Maybe. I actually don't know for sure. I'm telling myself that because it keeps the motivation high. Cool. All right, yeah, sounds good, Philip. I will hopefully not make it too rough goings, but cool. I'll let you know. And also, thank you for your general interest to make the music sound cool. What software do you use to make this? We're using Cubase Pro. It is it's called a DAW, a digital audio workspace. Either workspace or workstation, but I think it's workspace. And yeah, it's kind of like a like a video editor, but for uh, musical notes and sounds instead of videos and footage. Jeez. Ooh, I think I want this to slow down. Do I? Do I even? I don't even know. Yeah, we're still going. Ooh, actually, you're right. I was not gonna go that long. You guys at a workstation where you're second guessing yourself? Oh no. Big oh no. I'm pretty sure it's workspace. No, it is workstation. I've been wrong all along. You were correct. Enjoy your win. It's workspace. No, sorry, workstation. Workstation. Ooh, how do you pronounce your name? Filian? Filiana? Filiana? Thank you so much for coming around, hanging out, and saying those sweet things. I'm glad you like the stuff. You're just in time for. I guess I'll call it here because it's. I don't really have much else to really do. It's just refining all this stuff, and then coming up with the other shots that we'll be using for this. And yeah, I guess I could do Common Corner. Whoa, I haven't done that in forever. Is Cakewalk like Bandcamp? All right, full disclaimer: I've never actually used Cakewalk, but I just know it exists, so maybe. Hold on, I'm actually trying to see if we even, excuse me, have anything worth doing a comment corner over. Technically, yes. No, technically, no. You guys are making comments in the live stream video. That's illegal. Okay, we'll do a comment corner. So song sound like this so far. Still rough. Some of the chords are going to be might be changed. This will also sound different with other instrumentation. But yeah. And then it'll be like really big and grand. And like all the characters are going to be doing things. I can't sync it anymore. You look at the wig, the face. Some beautiful looking shoes. And then maybe a Isabella's shop and Meg's the body. And then a hairband and then the mask doing a thing. I've got to have some other stuff over here. Well, how big and grand it is. Kind of. I forgot the song. Yeah, it'll be a good time. And then it'll like slow down maybe here. And then we'll have like a ending note. And then the movie will begin. At least that's the general plan. If we'll get there, that'll be a story to show along the way. So stay tuned for more, I guess, live streams because we'll be doing some more of that. Like I'll probably refine this some more off stream and then come back and be like, so here's how it's starting now in like a week or so. And then wait, what's next? Next on this next episode of the Dongle Stream Corner, we're going to be doing maybe some blocking. I could have actually done more storyboarding. Maybe some blocking, maybe more storyboarding. Because we still have to do stuff for this bit and this sequence and stuff, and figure out how we're going to make all this look. There's also stuff here. So probably more storyboarding. I think I'll come back on what day is it today? Tuesday. Maybe Thursday. Maybe Friday. Who knows? Till then, it's time for a portion of the stream that I forgot I ever did. Give me this. Give me the goods. Give me the goods. Ew. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to Comment Corner, the place and the space where I used to talk about things. I would do the fun thing of reading your comments, at least any comment that was posted between the beginning of the live stream and now. The only rule is that if you're in the chat, you can't comment, even though, oh my god, I can't even open my phone. Even though most of you don't follow that rule and comment anyways, and I cry as I mistakenly read your comments aloud. But that's beside the point, all right? Where am I going? I need to see the comment list, and I forget where that is. There. But also just hanging out with you guys face to face, mano a mano, with my man at the desk. I hope everyone's doing okay, doing great, eating and drinking water, and practicing your breakdancing pretty confidently. I am too, so it's good. We're good. Any tips for animating? Oh no, not really. I'm not a great motivator when it comes to motivating with words, but yeah, I'll just do a lot of reference. Learn a little bit of acting, both for yourself, just so you can study yourself, as well as watch reference if you need. Because you can do, like, a lot of animation can just be done for you if you just like copy poses at certain keyframes. So that'll help you. That should hopefully help speed up your general workflow when it comes to trying to make complicated looking things. Act it out, and then go, right, my hip does turn to the right when I throw my arm up there. But yeah, it's a good time. We love animating. Ooh, wait. Sorry, I swear I'll get into I'll do it. I'll get into reading your comments in a second, guys. Jeez Louise. You don't have to yell at me. Actually, this song's fine. Okay. Favorite Animal Crossing OST? I'd probably have to give it to Wild World / City Folk. And I say slash because they both use the same music. Yeah, I thought it had some of the nicest walking around songs. So, I was going to change this stuff in a couple years. Yeah. Okay, I know nobody wants to hear, but I'm kind of excited. Once we get all the ethical stuff figured out and all that stuff. Oh my god, I can't wait to just type in make Isabelle do a backflip and she just does a backflip. Oh, that'd be nice. But I digress. Make a movie where Tom Nook has a gun and almost kills everyone in Blather's mansion. That's a terrible idea. I'm sorry, but I like your creativity. Ever considered doing Splatoon animations? I'd love to in the future. I think there's a interesting market for interesting Splatoon animations that aren't just characters staring into the camera and looking around places. But also, by the time I get around to it, I think the hype for Splatoon will be long dead. So, yes, I don't know when. Where do I get my story ideas from? I just make them up, kind of. You want to see? Where is it? Do I have like a big idea dump? Hey, get out of here. Yeah, I guess this kind of works. It kind of looks okay. Sorry, we're moving over to one to show you the fun screen of how we write stuff in the director's commentary. This program is called Obsidian. It's the writing application that I use to do, or the word processing application that I use to write all of my scripts and take note of various important ideas and stuff. Wait a minute. I don't know if that's the correct chat in the thing. Oh, not yet. Chat. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. There you go. Yeah, this is what I used to do to make all the stuffs, or like I write all the stuffs. I was trying to write a timeline before actually like working on the video. Like this was written like a while ago, but like in it I'll just list notes and I'll just write out like brief descriptions of like what I think should happen and like what to do and some little nuggets of information and like how to do it and stuff. Like yeah, house sinking in the ground in the rivers, poorly made cliffs with a house precariously on one of them, broken paths, villagers trying to do stuff like opening their doors, reset notes like the first episode. Yeah, it's just like little note ideas and bullet points. Most of the episodes were written in bullet points or just like lists of it's like things to happen, and they only started getting wilder when I needed to like actually think about doing dialogue. Like in boxes here, like this is the whole script for not in boxes. This is the whole script for Morning Turnips. It's literally just a list of things that are gonna happen in the episode. Yeah, cut to folding letters and showing the island name. Cut to a villager sitting by the airport. In the air appears a large semi-transparent banner with scrolling text reading "Please end the conversations." And like, it's just every key point that happens in the video. That's how a lot of them are written, and a lot of stuff is written. And yeah, we just come up with ideas randomly throughout time, and I'll just write them in notepads. And then when it actually comes to putting a video together, we'll go back and refer to all those notes and go, that's a cool idea, that's a cool idea, that's a cool idea. And in that process, we'll come up with new ideas that are better than old ideas. And then it's a good time. Oh, thank you, Em. Is Obsidian free? It is actually. It's free and open source and all that fun jazz. And it has you can set up a thing. It's also all local, so it saves everything to your computer or whatever. And you can hook up like a syncing system between your different devices, because it also has an iOS app and an Android app, and I use it on my phone, my tablet, and my computer, and I have them all synced so that I can write something somewhere and have it everywhere. And it's a good time. Syncing is not free, but the program is. It's good. It's delicious. But yeah, what do you mean a clip that was Isabel doing the Gangnam Style? That looks like a hard thing to animate. All the hopping and the hipping and the gyrating and the open Gangnam Style. Ugh, get out of here. Even doing Colton doing the Fortnite dance was even a last minute thing. And I didn't think I would do it all until I started animating it, going, I want to make it look nice, so I guess I'll make it look nice by just doing the whole thing. And then we milked it by making separate videos for it, putting it on TikTok and getting no views. He left unsatisfied by Mask Boy just being able to buy a new Switch. I mean, he is a human being. He can just do it. Copy transpose too. Wow. Neato. Thank you, Philip. What's the name of the program? Can I get it on Google? You can get everything on Google. Everything on Google. All right. So today we're going to be doing some directors comment reading. Yeah. Make animation to get a DMCA. If I got a DMCA, I would make that canonical in the story, and then would do something else. Okay, so we got quite a bit of comments. Most of them are from several hours ago, so they're a little dated, but we got a comment from, how do you spell your name? Or pronounce your name? Bulliest? Sure. On part 2, that says, Mask Dude should have done a Switch restart. I wonder what the editing would have happened if he did that, with a thinking emoji. See, I thought of doing Mask just like turning his Switch off in the middle of all the stuff happening, because in theory he could have. But then we'd have no video. I wanted to do all the stuff of like the Switch exploding and the laser scene and the void stuff, and I'm like, all that needs to be seen by the Switch being on. So we'll just make the character kind of dumb and just not do that. So in other words, plot armor. It's a good time. Am I doing anything new with Megan? I don't think I will. Like the whole point of, not the point, but one of the big things with the last episode was like just to give Meg a whole thing, because every other villager kind of gets like their own like a whole thing dedicated to them. The story is about Mask. Kevin has the collector. Susie has morning turnips and inboxes. So Meg was the only one that didn't have any like dedicated video to her. So I thought to give her most of the ending, and I'm like, and that's enough. That's as much as she's gonna get. Because anything more is not gonna be weird, but I don't really know what I would do with it. I'm gonna bring her in earlier. But yeah, Mask turning off a Switch. He could have done that. He definitely could have, but he didn't. Oh, there's also the thing of when his Switch explodes or poofs, the on button or the on light is still on the Switch, because I didn't turn it off during the take, and I knew someone would comment about that, and somebody did. They're like, wait, that means that it's not fully broken if the dock is still on. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I didn't want to turn it off because That would have been rough goings. It'd be funny if IRL Meg was Mask's sister. Also a very popular theory. Sorry, they're just acquaintances. They just know each other. At least that's my headcanon. But also anything that you think, anything that you want to be true. If it's not expressly mentioned or shown in the short, or in the movie, or any of the videos, it's canon. That's true. Next up, we have a comment from Amogus on the on part 2 that says, "What did old villager even do?" Without a question mark. There's just a statement. But they have their picture is a picture of Germa, the streamer, but like cropped into his face, and it looks hilarious. What did old villager do? He was kind of just not a nice guy. That comment is on the live stream, but we got one from Moof Animation with an AH. That's just as Kevin. Thank you, Moof. We got a comment from hey, it's Belle here that says, if you looking really close, you can see Nook's tail move too. Yeah, actually. I don't have a easy way to show this. But one of the benefits of working in Unreal, which is one of the things that kept me in Unreal during my whole kerfuffle of trying to motivate myself to quit Unreal, was it has a system in it which is character physics. You can set up characters and different parts of their body to react to physics, either to themselves or to other various hazards or things that you set up in the engine. Since Unreal is a game engine, it has a bunch of physics tools and such that Blender does not. In the past, I would always animate the character's ears either by using a wiggle add-on that would auto do physics for their ears and their tails and stuff, but that ended up not working anymore because it requires some part of Blender that I no longer was using. It's an oversimplification of the process or problem, but I wasn't able to use it anymore, and I would have to resort to hand animating every character's ears and tails and secondary clothing animation by hand, and I didn't want to do that because that's a lot of time. I spent a lot of time in the last episode, not the last episode, every other episode, animating just Isabel's ears, and it takes forever. But Unreal, you can just kind of hook up a system and be like, yeah, ears, make them flop around, tail, make that flop around, clothing like collars and stuff, make that flop around, and then I just have to animate her body or animate their bodies, and then the rest of their body parts and ears and tails and whatnot will just kind of flop and jiggle around in accordance to how they move, and that would save me a bunch of animation time. And yeah, every time that I was like, oh man, I should just not do this in Unreal because this program's kind of a pain in the butt. I would jiggle Isabel and see all of her animation working, and I'm go, but it's going to be even harder if I go back to Blender. So that kept us going. Because some sort of human rights lawsuit against massive crimes against humanity. That's funny. I think I could do that though. Was there a character you wanted to add but couldn't find for any reason? Coco. I wanted to add the bunny Coco because she looks so creepy. Also very cute, but she doesn't have a face or a mouth, and I'm like, that's so good. It's such a good design. I want to use you somewhere, but I couldn't think of a place to put her in. I suppose that makes sense because like she'd have to be a villager on someone's island, and then something with Isabel and some nonsense, and I don't know. I couldn't think of a way to put her in, but I'm like, her design alone was like, I want you in somewhere in this video really badly. I might try to put her in this movie somewhere. I have to do another dream sequence or two for Isabel, and I think she might be fun to put in there. But it also doesn't really make sense for any of the other villagers because she's not anywhere else. But we'll see. We'll see. Did you create all the characters from scratch, or did you use the assets from the game? We just use the assets. Actually, ooh, I can show you guys a neat thing that Windows can do. 1 second, let me do this. So, we'll need the full screen for this. So one of the problems that you may face when trying to work with the Animal Crossing assets is that there's a lot of them. There's, I think, 16,000 models for just things in the game, like bugs and characters and furniture and trees and plants and vegetation. There's a lot of models, and all of them are not a US app. Give me DA, please. And all the files are for everything is like this is the worst possible place you could open this up to. Give me this one. All the files are all just like, it's just one long list of just everything in the game, and you have to just kind of figure out what everything's named, because all of it is Japanese translated to English words for many things. All the insects have their original Japanese names, but spelt in English. And a lot of furniture just isn't named the same way that it is in game. Like, for example, where is that? Gimme. A lantern. Locker. I can't really find it super fast, but oh yeah, here, right here. We have the podium in the podium furniture piece. Oh, hold on. I know this is a really long-winded story, but don't worry, we'll get to answering using the assets from the game. It's a whole process of nightmares. But yeah, throughout working on the series, I was plagued with this problem of trying to find things. For example, this beautiful piece of help me import. Oh no, and I ruined it. Okay, sorry. Well, I kind of destroyed the file. I exported a blank thing over top of the thing, but the podium. There's a podium in Animal Crossing New Horizons. The game refers to it as a podium. If like in the game, like if you're going to buy it, in game, it's referred to as a podium. Even the wiki, the Nookipedia wiki refers to it as a podium, but in the game files, it's called a lectern, which is still technically correct. And yeah, I guess you could have like thought of that while trying to find the thing, but a lot of furniture is like this, where you're like, oh, I think it's just named whatever it is named here, but actually it's named something else. And you gotta like filter through all that nonsense through trying to find anything. But we use the game assets. And how do you find everything? Because you can't. They all come in .dae file formats, which is like a fancy OBJ, or it's a 3D format. Blender can import them just fine, like whatever this thing is. Lou Moss Balloon. Sure, give me that. Blender can import them, but to like view the model, to view what the model is, you'd have to import every single one, or kind of just like figure out what it is based off of looking at this texture. Like, so what I ended up finding out that you can do on Windows, or actually, sorry, there's a thing in this where every single item in the game. Every single item in the game and thing that you can have in your inventory has a PNG like icon representation of it, which is just called an icon. Like it's just do I actually have any of them? PNG, let's read on FTR. And I also use this other program called Everything. It's like a computer-wide search for every file, for any file that might be on your computer, and it's very, very handy. But in it, where am I going? I need. These are fossils. I literally just want a picture of the icon thing. All right. Okay. So there's a neat thing where every single thing in the game also has a PNG kind of like representation of it, just to show what it is, because the game uses these files to actually show what the thing you're going to be buying or they're using or putting down or whatever. And I'm like, oh man, but they're all in individual folders. There's literally just like tons of every single thing in a folder. Every specific thing has a picture for it, but every picture is in its own unique folder. And I'm like, is there a way that I can look through all of these, like just in one long list that tells me its name, like what name I'm looking for in the list of pictures, and yeah, just so I can see everything in one big list. Can I do that? Turns out you kind of can. I have no idea how I found this out, but oh my god, it's so sorry. Please, there's a lot of images and it makes Windows lag when I click out of it. Where is it? There's a thing down here in Windows called libraries in the Windows Explorer. What I did was I ended up taking all of 38,000 layout pictures, I guess, and then putting them into like a folder somewhere. Projects, AC-ROM, I put them somewhere. And you can add that folder into a library, and then you can look at the library in like one big list, and you can like right click anywhere and go sweet. Actually, not right click anywhere. Then you can go sweet, right click and arrange as a type, and it arranges everything as a type, and then you can look at the whole list of things in one, like excluding the folders or whatever. And then you can go to view and extra large, and now you get this. Yeah, you get this big list of stuff to look at, and I can peruse through all the furniture and all the clothing and all the assets and stuff like that. And since they're all named the same thing as the files, like if I'm looking for this pants, for example, I can just like take the name, and then go to the everything tab and then just paste it, and it shows me everything on my computer that has related to this asset. I thought that was pretty neat, because it helps to just kind of reduce the amount of like folder perusing that I have to go through. I still have to like look through this list and like try to find what I'm looking for. Like I know all the furniture starts with FTR, and then here's all the furniture, or all the insects are ISC, I think. Insect. Actually, they're the icons. Insects. They just have the word insect in them, so you can find all the insect models, or any of the rugs. All the rugs have the word rug in them. All the tools have just tool in the name. And that's how you just find everything. You just kind of like get used to the naming convention for stuff, and then you can use this to kind of like filter through some stuff, unless you're looking specifically for like a chair, because sometimes they'll name them like FTR chair, and they'll come up in the chainsaw area, or just these two, and then it's dressers and light fixtures, and I'm like, where's all the couches? Turns out they're all named furniture, something else, couch, something else, and yeah, it's a time. And it's the reason why I don't do a lot of I don't work with a lot of furniture, because it's like then I have to find the specific piece of furniture. I have to find where it lays on my computer or where it is. This is a remake, so it's just the texture files, because there's a difference between the what am I saying? Any furniture item that has a different color scheme has the base model, and all the different color variations of it are all in textures. The base model is in its own folder, but all the different texture variations are called rebodies or refabrics, and those are somewhere else, and you gotta put them in the. I know it's pretty cool, and then you put that into Blender to kind of just fix up the model, and then you export that to Unreal to put the texturing on for every single one, and it's very painful. So, yeah, we don't do a lot of furniture stuff, and whenever we do, we'll just sit down and like make a list, and then get everything, and then port everything over, like all the furniture for I'm also very aware this is a very long-winded answer for this one question asked 20 minutes ago, but here's all the furniture that's in part 2. It's a big list. There's all the furniture. Everything has to be manually brought in, like adjusted a little bit so that the textures work, and I merge furniture bits together, edit stuff if need be, and then export that off to Unreal. But it's a good time. Yeah, I'll probably do a video about this, about how to work with all this stuff, maybe, because it is confusing. It's very confusing, and takes a while to like wrap your head around and get going with. But once you get it, it's cool. Oh, and then we also try to do some other stuff in Unreal to make texturing them a little easier. Unreal's got a lot of really cool tools for working with multiple assets that share the same hookup system, or the same surface type of system. Because, like, for example, every furniture item comes with let's get the cotton candy machine. Cotton candy. So it's like, for example, here, import the cotton candy machine. Here we have the cotton candy machine that we all looked at earlier, and we're like, wow, cotton candy machine. We love cotton candy machine. What do we have to do with this? Well, if you open up the thing, it comes with this thing called an armature, which is kind of like a single bone for. It's used for to be pushed around and for animation. Root stuff and what have you, and it's just to make it work in the game engine. But in it has the main thing, and then something else that also needs to kind of be put on a thing or some nonsense. So I gotta take this, I gotta mix these two together and join them, and then separate them from the parent, get rid of the bone, take this thing, and then select all of the polygons and hit M on our keyboard to merge all the things together, because if we don't, then we get these weird looking edges, because parts of it aren't connected for some hot reason. Don't ask me, I didn't model this, but we merge them all together so that it's one big one solid piece of geometry, and that makes it look a little nicer. Export that into Unreal, and then so on and so forth. But I say this because everything, like every piece of furniture, even characters for the most part, have the same 3 types of textures, which is like a color map, a surface reflectivity map, and then a surface like crevice extra details map. To texture all the things, and all of them can be hooked up kind of the same way. So in Blender I had a system for it, and then in Unreal I have a system for it that I can just kind of plug in these 3 textures into like a thing that I made, and then it just puts it onto the furniture and it looks okay. Anywho, thank you for coming to my TED Talk for how we work with the models, because it's a time. It's a bit of a time. And we got to do more of it for the movie, so don't worry. Stay tuned for that. You'll be seeing a lot more of that. What's your favorite program to help work through the game assets? Everything search. It's literally such a blessing that this program exists, because without it, I wouldn't have been able to find anything. Okay, that's not true, but it helps me literally find anything, because you can just type words. or you can type file extensions like .png, and here's every PNG on my computer. Or like sometimes I forget where I save certain like Affinity Designer files, but I know the extension for them is a Affinity Designer something, AF Design. And I can find every single AF Design thing and shows me all the paths for them and where they are. I got 2 of them recycling bin. Oh no, save those. This program, as technically and as well as Prism, which is it's a project organizer. So this helps with saving everything and organizing all the actual files for all the programs to use, as well as like publishing and versioning of stuff and auto naming things and auto organizing, and then giving you a nice window to peruse through it all. So that helps. I gotta take a sip of water. That was a lot of words. I'm also very sorry if like none of that made sense to some of you. It's just 3D. It's just part of working in 3D. I was also supposed to be reading comments. I didn't even read comments. I'll get to those in a second. Take care, Potato. Thank you so much for hanging out and chatting about. It's a blessing to have you here. Yeah. All right, we'll do go for another 15 minutes, I guess, and then I'm out of here. All right, what do you guys want? Do you want to ask questions? Do you want me to read comments? Because I can do both. Like Renee says, why did the guy with mask grab Isabel in Isabel's dream? Oh, because it's a dream. She picks him up and throws him away and throws her away like a little clay doll. Oh, that was such a cool shot. Do the funny person thing. Tell us to sub and hit the bell. Ah, yeah, you're right. I want Maskboy to pick you up. No, you don't. He's not a nice guy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Never mind. I had a whole thing. We'll do it later. I like your pizzazz, the Minecraft. Ooh, that's a big comment. Something about Pokemon. Oh, neato. Is the next movie feature length? Is the next movie feature film length? It should be. It kind of already is. Yeah, pretty much. May the village. The specific way of listening to the Animal Crossing soundtrack on your phone. I hate having to YouTube open. I just downloaded the soundtrack. You can get it from various places on the internet, like KH-Insider. Don't ask me why it's called that, but it has most game soundtracks up for download. And it's a good time. And it's where I got most of my game soundtracks from. Like Gravity Rush. Gravity Rush. Actually, let me swap back over to Comment Corner. What else do we got here? Amanda Perez says, now sink into the chair. What? From... How cool. And she even wrote a little, like, corrupted looking sink thing in her comment. That's pretty fun. And the same person commented on town meetings saying, For anyone wondering why Isabel said "oh no" when the shot zooms in to show that Mask is almost terraforming his island. You know exactly where this is going. Oh, Amanda, if only you saw this several months ago when everybody was biting their nails. Will I have a face reveal? Yeah, at 1 million subs. Make sure to Like and subscribe and comment and share everything with your friends and your grandmas and stuff, so we can hit that number. I don't want to say this year because I'm not prepared to do it this year, but to hit that number as fast as possible. It'll be an event, a huge event that I hope I can time correctly. We'll see. Tune in for that. Hey, it's Kitty Corpse. Welcome to the stream. You're just in time for the last like 10 minutes of me just talking and squawking. How long are you planning to do AC stuff? Pretty much until this movie's done, and then some extra side content stuff for it. But then after that, we're doing something else. Don't worry, you'll like where it goes. Actually, I can't promise that, but I can say it'll be cool. It'll be the same general quality and style of these Animal Crossing videos. It just isn't gonna be Animal Crossing, or at least not 100% Animal Crossing. Pencil's Tom Nook. Wow, I haven't heard that one before. That's good. Thank you, Gaming with Zach. I appreciate you watching the video. Welcome, Mango Jam. You're just in time for another comment. Wait a minute. You'd like to post an album of your original music? Hit us up. Board game. You can find all the music available to stream, literally everywhere. If you just look up Denzel everywhere, you will find all my music. If you want all of it for free, it's on the Bandcamp. Where is it? Bandcamp. Bandcamp, guys, look at it. It's got everything. We even have a KK Slider version of terraforming from the time traveling video, and the stuff from Isabel's Dream is here, like Wisp's Little Cry. So sad, but it's here too if you want to listen to that before bed. Oh, actually, it wasn't even showing it. Oh my god, I'm a mess. Look at it, all the music. Go download it. Go listen to it. Put it on your phone, or your smartphones. Put it on your iPod. Put it on your iPod Nano. Put it on your iPod Shuffle. And it's also available to stream on all the popular streaming platforms like Spotify and iTunes and Deezer and Pandora and Amazon Music and all that nonsense. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. Have I ever owned a Furby? I have, actually. They're creepy as fudge. But I don't know, there's just something about poking its tongue to feed it that really just gets the dopamine going. Yeah, I used to have a Furby. They're okay. Have you ever seen the Furby keyboard? It's made by this guy named Look Mom No Computer, and he made this big like Furby organ out of like hardwiring like 20 Furbies to a to a piano. 20? No, like 100 Furbies. And it sounds as cursed as you might imagine, but man, was it so cool. What about Zelda or Minecraft? Those are some interesting ideas. Stay tuned. Have I read X-Men Beast? Is hot? I'll take your word for it. Oh yeah. Comments. Oh no, you guys are just talking too interestingly. We got another comment from Toasty who says, weird ASF, but go off. Is that a comment to somebody? Yeah, that's a comment. Never mind. Forget we even said that. We got somebody commenting on Reset Part 1. Ooh. Atelier Arts. Hope I pronounced that correctly. If not, I'm sorry. That says, bro, tell me why I'm literally crying at an Animal Crossing video. I think she's been crossing. When I saw Ketchup in the background, I was so sad, man. Ketchup's not in the video. Hey, whatever tugs on those heartstrings, Ketchup is in the video, guys. I really love Isabel in Town Meeting. Thank you. A lot of people like Town Meeting. It's the most popular episode in the entire series. Get the music. You can even get the Pietro song where he goes, "Oh my god, my house," and then the thing goes. Oh my god, my house! Oh no! Mask Boy, how could you do this to me? He turns around and goes, he throws a gas canister in the thing, he goes over real sad and whatnot, and the camera fades back into the town hall. And everyone's like, wow. And she goes, Are you okay? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm bunking with Filbert. It's okay. But he's a menace. You get that guy under control. Yeah, get the music. It's a good time. Frosting jerks of my tears. Yes, it does. Mine too. Give me Simpsons end credit vibes. You know, the end credits scene or the characters in Gracie film. They go, shh. That's fun. Are you mad? I'm not Mask. Okay, guys, I'm not Mask Boy. I just played him as a character in the video. My headcanon is that he's just a guy that that has a TV that kind of looks like mine. But he's his own man. I was actually gonna try to get a guest star to do that bit, but they wouldn't respond to my emails. So maybe next time. Okay. Give me this. Give me this. Not that. Yeah, actually fine, give me that. This bitch deserves it. No, he does. He deserves nothing. Bitch is a gem. Love him. Love him. I was loving the storyline. It was almost 30-minute. Went by so fast. Can't wait for more. Lots of love from Mexico. Thank you. Sorry, I was gonna say your name is Rodrigo, but it's not. It's Ricardo. I'm sorry, but thank you, Ricardo. I appreciate those sweet words. All right, we can throw in one more comment, and then I'm closing this app. We got one from. Yeah, sure. We got one from Froggy Does Art that says, "Oh my gosh, I've been watching this for so long. I'm so happy to see this complete. Great work, everyone. Really. Now I must ask, will there be a season 2? No. Well, no. Yes, technically no. More on that in the future. But yeah. What was the point of calling her Megabelle? It's just me, but Isabel took contour. Because it's Megan being played as Isabel. So we take the Megan and we take the Belle, or the Isabel, and we put them together and we get Megabelle. Oh man. Fun little story. I was actually really I was like, oh yeah, I need to give her like a new name because she's gonna just have lines of dialogue. But I'm like, oh, what am I gonna call her? Oh no, I have to think of a fun, quirky name. And then I temporarily was like, all right, Megabelle. I'm like, actually, that doesn't sound half bad. It's kind of corny, but we're going with it. And then we just went with Megabelle. The first option was the only option. I'm sorry, not sorry. I love the song Go KK Rider. It's a classic Animal Crossing New Leaf. Nice. Real nice. Thank you, Alvin. Somebody gets it. This movie is pretty much the season 2. But also not really, so it'll be whatever. Thank you, Philip. I'm glad you like the tunes. I made none of them. That's not true. I made most of them, but none of the originals. Original game ones. You get the idea. You'll miss the series. Why? You can always just watch it again. It's not going anywhere. And besides, now I have all of these superpowers that I can do other things with, like I don't know what else would like cool things to make, but fire and more dancing animals. Give you pain? I'm sorry. But also, wow. Maybe did that? It's pretty wild. Alright. Well, I must now bid you all adieu. Got a few people into AC after I showed them your series. Oh wow! Thank you for the quality content. Thank you, Jam, for watching and sharing it. I appreciate that. Showed my girlfriend who got her degree in animation and 3D modeling, and she was so impressed. Wow! Thank you. Ooh, how do you pronounce her name? Koshmar? Thank you so much. I'm glad you liked it. Glad you guys liked it. I appreciate that. That means I can move over to the setup screen because I just like the way this looks. And then stand. Yeah, I also have a standing desk, so it's kind of slow. It's kind of slow. Yeah. So I guess thank you everybody for coming and hanging out, chatting, asking your questions, and being all your sweet selves. Thank you also if you were at the earlier stream that I had to kill to make this stream. I really appreciate that, and you coming by and hanging out for even longer. Oh no, I have to sneeze. Achoo. Yeah. Come back later in the week. I don't exactly know when, but we'll do probably some more storyboarding and tuning of things then, because we still have a lot more stuff to board and do and create and rough out. Come back for that. I don't know exactly when, but we'll do it. We'll do it again. And yeah, I hope you all learned something. I hope you all walked away feeling a little more rejuvenated in Christmas spirit. Sounded funnier in my head before I said that. Yeah, I got nothing else for you. What? Wait, why? I'm hungry. Eat food. Your mug just broke. Oh no. I know where this is going. Hey guys, do you have money and want to give it to me in exchange for quality goods like, where is it? Like sweater or hat or mug or pin or sticker? head on over to the Denzel crowd-made site. Link is in the description if you want to help support the channel in some way. You can do so by buying some apparel or a mug or none of this and supporting me on either Patreon or the YouTube membership as well, or buying the music or streaming the music, or just in general sharing my content and watching things and being your best yous and selves. Everything helps, everything is appreciated, and all of it goes back into letting me continue to create all these wonderful videos that you guys seem to also enjoy sometimes. So yeah, I wanted to do the plug. I'm sorry. Make sure to like and comment and subscribe, and or just do one of those things. You can either subscribe, comment, or like the video. Not all three, because that's asking too much. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Thanks again so much for coming around and hanging out, and just being alive. I appreciate y'all's support. That's it. I am out of here. Go watch the videos. Go make sure to eat all of your greens. Make sure that there's make sure you're well hydrated. Make sure everybody else in your family is well taken care of. Be sure to share everything with all your friends and